Is Ethereum going to 40 bucks? No. But I had to make that title because that's the current sentiment of the markets. When everything is going up, people are expecting further upwards momentum to occur. When everything goes down, they only expect the bear market to last further down the road and not to expect a healthy retrace. So there's also a few things that I want to stretch out regarding Ethereum, regarding some majors. But first, if you like my content, please subscribe beneath, like the video, check out my website if you want to trade alongside me. The first thing I want to stretch out is that if you take a position and you get underwater, that's not bad. You can't get the exact bottom of a trade. That's impossible or close to impossible. So you will be underwater on a trade. What should you do? Well, if you're going to refresh your page or refresh Binance or Blockfolio or Delta every 5 seconds, that's not good for your mental state of mind. That's also not good for your health. That's also not good for the trading itself, as your health is not okay. And it's also not good as your emotions start to kick in. When everything is going up, people only expect further upwards momentum to occur. If Ethereum hits 495, they are refreshing their page to see whether Ethereum hits 600 bucks. When it goes down, they only expect further heavy downwards drops to occur without doing anything. Well, we have seen that Ethereum hit a higher time frame resistance at 465 and could not break through it. So that's why we get back to the point of making partial profits. If you take partial profits, you have the opportunity to buy back lower and to accumulate a higher size of your bag. So that's why taking these partial profits is significant. If you at least took out 25 to 40% of Ethereum at 465 to 500 bucks, you'll have the opportunity to buy that exact size back 30% lower, which is a significant increase of your bag, right? So let's discuss the charts. Let's discuss some stuff. It's annoying that I don't have my face yet there to discuss this with you. As the YouTube studio, I still don't have it. Ethereum. Higher time frame resistance hit, took every liquidity above, could not break through it. But what we see in this structure is that we have a 2-year sideways range, and we have a clearly higher high, right? So we've got a higher high, which is the new one since the accumulation range as just discussed. And now what you want to see for a further continuation on this momentum is a higher low. What is the level to hold for Ethereum? Clearly it is the 245 area. If we get into this zone, that might be the long opportunity of a lifetime. If we get anywhere close to the weekly level around 245. What's the next target zone for Ethereum if we break this consolidation period, or if we get this long? That's the area around 800 bucks. That's probably my next target zone. Let's see what Fibonacci is bringing us if we get that low. Yeah, 645, which is a level, and around 800 to 900 bucks. So that's the weekly time frame. Then we get to the daily time frame, in which we can see that we're deploying weakness, right? And I'll just erase this a little bit so we can see whatever we are doing. In the previous momentum, crucial support held. We continued to rally, however we lost the previous high through which the construction is lost. We are also looking at a new lower low at this point, so the upwards construction is gone for a little bit. Then we've got a clear levels which we discussed, which is 245. We've got a level at 280, and we've got a level at 321, which are the zones that you should be getting interested in any of these coins, or in ETH at least. If we get the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the previous high got rejected after we got into a support level. During the momentum upwards, what you see is that if something reverses, and we have seen this exact deviation on Bitcoin at 12.4k, is that it bounces on support. So these two are potential bounce levels. We hit one, immediately reject the previous resistance, which is the second confirmation that we're going to hit some downwards levels after breaking back into the range. And now we see that we are getting back into the range low area, and we are taking liquidity on the downwards drops, right? Is it likewise that we're going to see a drop further down the road? Especially if we lose the 350 to a 360 level, I think we will, but it's all depending on the closes on the 4-hour time frame, for instance. So what is next? Well, we can see that we are showing weakness, right? There's the potential opportunity that we're getting a bullish divergence. That might be a case that we're going to see some bottom construction like we did see previously, in which we get some sideways consolidation. But what you want to see if you want to get some higher momentum going is that we break back above. So we get a bounce, we break towards 390 and flip the previous level at 370 for support. This is a long trigger. Right now Ethereum is not providing a long, neither a short. This is a long trigger. If we get this one, it's very likely that we're going to get rallies towards 400 to 420. But still the momentum is down. If we get a rejection at 420, we get a momentum like we do see like this, and then we get further downwards momentum. Until you see a clear bottom construction like we had previously, and then you can start shooting some more longs. Losing the 360 level, and we're going to look at the 300 zone that I've described as the first potential level that I'll be longing again. So that's my view on Ethereum. If we do get this bounce towards the 420 area and we start to consolidate a little bit more, it seems very likely we might be getting such a construction in which we just hold levels until we clearly bottom out, and then we start to rally for a new impulse wave again. Very volatile movements, but that's obviously great if you are a trader. Then second, I've got some questions regarding this squigglies over here, and I'll just use a new fresh chart for this. What we have is that we clearly have these support levels. We clearly reject it as resistance. So there's two scenarios you could be aiming at. Nice wick, of course. We could be looking at a higher low around 10.2, and then we get another rally up in which it seems very likely we're going to take the liquidity above this resistance and get towards 10.9. After which we drop south and get a higher time frame consolidation in which 9.6 is the area that I want to long, and get the confirmation of the close of the CME gap. So that's one of the scenarios I have right now, which is one of the squigglies. The second squiggly is that we got this downwards momentum here and we break further south. We drop south towards 9.6, 9.7, close the CME gap, get the bullish divergence, bounce back up, reclaim the previous level at 10k, which we just discussed with Ethereum, and then we have a bottom and have some momentum back towards 11.2, 11.4. And just continue the ranging. So we get something like this, and then drop down and continue the sideways momentum, just like any of these crashes have been. Alright, so don't panic sell, don't get your emotions in play. Short update. Tomorrow I'll be discussing which altcoins to buy in this crusade, and Monday new video and live stream. Please subscribe, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you back tomorrow.